Hey everybody, this is Daryl again. Sorry I had some technical difficulties there, and we are switched cameras and everything, and switched where we're looking at stuff. So let me know if you guys are hearing it and seeing it and everything, and I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I am always late on everything. It's apparently what I do, and I do it well. Let me see here if I can find out my stream and everything, see if I can find it, see if we are up on here now. Alright. Are we on now? You can see me? Sorry about all of that. Let's see here. Alrighty. Let me switch to this. Yeah, no, it's a whole slew. Okay, cool. Doomsday Comics, you're here. Funk Off, did you stick around? Did I lose you? And if I did, I am so sorry. So sorry. Okay, I'm starting over from the get-go. I'm doing my 2017 movie rankings from last year, and I picked 8 movies. Atomic Blonde, that's based on The Coldest City, which I believe that's a graphic novel. And honestly, I did not even realize that until... There we go. Now I went exactly back where it was. Too funny. And until after the movie, I just thought it was just a pretty decent movie. These are in alphabetical order first. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Justice League, Logan. I think they're in alphabetical order. Spider-Man Homecoming, Star Wars The Last Jedi. A lot of people are not counting that, but I'm counting that. Dank Tanks, what is going on, my friend? If you haven't checked out him, check out Dank. Check out Doomsday. Check out my people on here. Everybody support each other. It's what we're here for. Thor, Ragnarok, and Wonder Woman. I did not include Lego Batman. And the reason I did, because I don't want to include the non-live action stuff. Like some of the animated movies. For example, Batman with Harley. Really didn't think that was really that good to begin with. And it's sad for me to say, because you know I love my Harley Quinn. Did not feel that movie very much at all. Yeah, I know. I need to adjust this a smidge more. We're going to shake just a little bit. There we go. Extreme close-up. Let's see. And I also did not include Valerian, the City of a Thousand Planets. For one reason only. I didn't see it. Mighty Nick 100, how are you doing? How are you doing? And actually, I would like to hear your guys' picks too. And like I say, we all have different opinions on things, so don't rip me too bad if I put a movie you guys might like toward the end, or if I put a movie you don't like toward the top. You know, we all have our own tastes and everything, so, you know, it is what it is. We're going to do this in reverse order, and again, I had 8 movies, and we're starting out with, quite honestly, a movie I think I heard the most of last year, and that is... I know I'm going to take some grief for this right off the bat, but it is what it is. Funk Off, thank you for coming back. I'm sorry about that. Number 8 on my list is Thor Ragnarok. Yes, I put it at the bottom. Not because it's a Marvel movie, because I just didn't like it. I just didn't. I was like, this... Marvel, to me, seems like they're going for less a superhero movie and more comedies. And even though I will say this, Black Panther just come out, was absolutely awesome. I wish that was on this list, because that would be right there toward the top. But unfortunately, it wasn't. But I just thought they just tried way too hard to force comedy in this movie. I thought there were some scenes that I thought were really, really good. But this one, to me, gosh, I was just like, stop with the comedy already. Just stop. But there was one thing in particular I really liked about this movie. And I just got this today. So this kind of works out well. I just got this bad boy today. So how much did I dislike it? You know, not so much if I sit there and just bought this awesome Hulk right here. Yeah, I know there's a wicked bad glare on there. But, so there you go. There you go. I thought Hulk was awesome in it. But it just, you know, it's just one of those, like, I really wish they didn't try to just keep stuffing comedy down my throat in that movie. But again, you know. And I'm waiting for people to go, oh, that was the best movie of the year. Because a lot of people seem to actually think that was the best movie of the year. So there you go. Next is Atomic Blonde. Now, I will tell you this. I picked Thor last, and I actually thought it was pretty good. I thought this is a really good month. A really good 2017. I thought it was a really good year. $50 at your LCS. I got that today. I know I'm going back to this figure. I got that today at GameStop. They're having a sale. I got it for like $30 or so, maybe $35 at the most. So yeah, they're having a great sale on stuff right now. They even have a thing if you can fit it in a bag. Well, my one was like, you know, you buy the bag and we'll just say it was in it. And so yeah, it was not in box. So you know they had it actually set out. So but still. Yeah, I thought it was a great deal on that. Next, number 7. And again, I think that really the next, up to number 3, the next 3. I think the next 3 to me were really, really close. I picked Atomic Blonde. And I thought it was a very good movie, actually. I didn't really go into it with any expectations. I knew nothing of the comic until somebody was mentioning that it was based on a comic book. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And the comic book is called The Coldest City, which I hope I can find that somewhere. I believe it's just a graphic novel, so I definitely hope I can find that somewhere. So, you know, I thought, it's pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Charlize Theron, you know, come on. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady. Really good action in this movie, too. Very, very good action. If you haven't seen it, actually, you know, it's 7th on my list, and yet I still recommend it. That's pretty impressive. Boom Boom Comics, my man. I know I'm going to see you in Charlotte, right? Number 6 on my list. It's one of my DC movies. I know you guys thought I was going to have DC 1 and 2 this year, but no, I didn't. It is Justice League. I actually like this movie. Thought the action was pretty good. I like the fact they were shoving comedy down my throat at every turn. But at the same time, it just felt like it was just missing something the whole time. Like everything was just gray the whole time. Not any just really vibrant colors in it. So, you know, I felt like you can do better than that, I think. I really do think DC is still just missing something in some of these movies. And I really think they can do better. I really do. I think the cast themselves, I think they have a pretty good job of the cast. I think they did well with that. I think the story wasn't bad. I just think that it's like they're missing something. It's like Jeff Johns needs to fix something in it. I don't know what. But I think I really think they're going to eventually start turning around. At least I hope so. You know, DC guy over here, I hope they do. Next, number 5. 4 and 5, I just kind of flipped back and forth about 10 different times. I'm going Spider-Man Homecoming on number 5. I thought it was a very good movie, but the only reason I had it this low, I felt like there was too much Tony Stark in it. And I really felt like that. I mean, I know it was like him being a mentor, but I just felt like it's just a little too much for me. And actually going into it, I thought it was going to be more of a Tony Stark movie. You know, an Iron Man, like almost like the next Iron Man movie. And you know, I'm glad they didn't do that. But I think they did have a little too much Tony Stark in it. But yeah, that's just me. But I thought the guy they have playing Spider-Man, which I cannot think of his name to save my life, I think he's doing a really good job. I think he's going to be very, very good. Next, number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. The top 4, I really liked all 4 of them. This one, honestly, it probably should have gone up to 3, to be honest with you. Loved it. I thought it was awesome. Tom Holland, that is Spider-Man. Yes, and I think he's doing a great job. I think he is doing a great job. Guardians, I mean, I think the cast works well together. I cannot wait to see them coming up in Infinity. Gosh, it's going to be so good. Man, they're going to have like 1,000 characters in that movie. Stop lying, D. That's what I do best. Look at me. I wear this Virginia hat like I still like them after the way they collapsed in the NCAAs. Look, now I just got depressed. But Guardians I thought was awesome. So much. See, this is a Marvel movie that I think the comedy belongs in it. I think it feels right the whole time. I feel good about it. I feel good about this comedy. It makes me happy. Thor, the comedy, didn't make me happy. It just felt like y'all just trying to shove comedy in it just because. And I don't care how Bruce Banner is trying to fit into to Tony Stark's pants. I don't care. That didn't make me chuckle at all. It really more annoyed me than anything. Dang tanks, ribbing me a little bit there. Ribbing me, yes, I know. Syracuse had a good season, even after we whooped them and we couldn't beat some community college over there. Next, number 3, the top 3 for me. I mean, like top 4 really. I could have just put them in a hat, shuffled around, and picked them out. Star Wars. Even though to me, this Star Wars movie, gosh, I just felt like it had a ton of questions in it, but yet there were things I absolutely loved about it. Yes, they are doing. Ms. Hustle, how are you doing? Good to see you in here. Yes, they are doing a lot of superhero movies. Yeah, keep bringing them out. I totally agree. But this Star Wars, was it The Last Jedi? I had a brain cramp there. The Last Jedi. Gosh, the one scene in particular that I was just like, why? What could this possibly have to do with anything in this movie? I haven't even seen it a second time yet because I want to be able to skip this one scene. I gotta go get the DVD, Blu-ray. It's out now. I need to get that, so I can cut this one little scene out. Just flash past it is Luke getting milk out of the one thing. I don't need to see that. I don't think anyone needs to see that. I don't know why. It makes no sense. Some of the questions coming out of the last movie, I felt like they just decided not to even bother trying to answer. And I felt that was bad out of it. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Star Wars. And I'll tell you the biggest reason. I'm old. I was around when the original Star Wars were coming out. I'm old. That's really my biggest reason. To be honest with you, that's why. Number 1 and number 2. I think these two are on most people's top list. I'm going to go through my top, my first 6. 8, I had Thor Ragnarok. 7, Atomic Blonde. 6, Justice League. 5, Spider-Man. 4, Guardians. 3, Star Wars. 2 is Logan. And I love this movie. I love the emotion in it. I love they didn't try to force comedy down my throat. I felt like this movie was really, really good. Really well done. I kind of wish they had really explained a little bit more exactly where these kids were going when they were going toward the Canadian border, even though I know a lot of us that are into comics kind of know where they're going without saying where they're going. I'll let you guys read the comics on that. But I really felt like there's so many things that they could do better. The Codemaster drove me, that's the thing. Matrix. Yeah, Matrix. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, this movie, the only thing I don't like about this is the last time he's going to be Logan. Oh, man, that makes me so sad. Man, I thought it was awesome. Thought it was so awesome. Man, this movie just, I thought it was great. I mean, and I'm not going to lie, when Logan was there about to die, I'm sitting there, I'm tearing up. I'm not going to lie about it. And I was like, man, somebody say Star Trek out loud? Come on now. Even though the new Star Trek movies have been phenomenal. They have been absolutely phenomenal. And last, number 1, and it's not just because it's a DC movie, it is Wonder Woman. So I thought from beginning to end, beginning almost to end, I thought it was just incredible. I thought the action scenes were really, really good. I thought the acting was really good. Gal Gadot, I was like, man, she is Wonder Woman now. And I thought it was absolutely great. And so, yeah, I thought, yeah, that to me was awesome. Only one thing I didn't like about that was at the end, you got the villain. I mean, he melts the helmet, pulls it down. I'm like, Is that Magneto? But that's the only thing about that. Okay, guys, you guys are in here, guys and girls in here. What were your movies? What did y'all really like? What did y'all not like? Wounded Woman, Wonder Woman. I always like knowing what other people liked and how many people are going to say I'm crazy because I didn't think Thor was one of the top 3 movies of the year. So I know there's a lot of people that really think that. Ms. Hustle, Wonder Woman with big heart emoji. Yes. Yes. Suicide Squad stunk. Now, see, now that's an understatement. I thought it was brutally bad. How do I feel about someone playing 2 superheroes, 2 superhero characters? And here you said Ben Affleck playing Daredevil and Batman. I think if one of them is really, really good, then I don't like it. I mean, let me rephrase that. If the first one is really, really good, stick with that character. Just like Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, the first time around was brutally bad for me. But you know, when they turn it around the second time and they have something that they really make their own, because Affleck, I thought, shocked me. Going into that, I was like, he's going to be a terrible Batman. And I thought he played a really, really good Batman. Especially in Batman v Superman, I thought that was one of the few like positive lights in that. I thought he played a really good Bruce Wayne. I'm a Batman dude. I can't be trusted. I'm a Harley Quinn dude. By the way, this is the cover of one of my Gotham City Siren books. I'm not a Batman dude. I'm an all around comic book guy. You know, people think of me just as DC because Batman and Harley are really the top 2 for me. But gosh, I love so many different ones. I'm just now getting really into the Daredevil comics because I got a huge run of them. So yeah. Jennifer Garner, man, I don't know. The new girl playing Elektra in Defenders, I thought she was awesome. She played a great Elektra, and to me, she looked just like the comic books. Do love my Harley, and yeah, she did great. Yeah. I didn't like the Elektra movie. I did not like that at all. I mean, there were scenes in it I thought was pretty good here and there. I think if they gave her a better story, Jennifer Garner, I think she had a really good chance. Because she used to be on, what was that TV? Alias. She used to be on Alias. I thought she was great in Alias. I thought it was a very, very good show. I just think sometimes an actor and actress just can't overcome a bad story. Uh-oh. We're about to have a brawl to see who likes Elektra more. Miss Hustle, Boom Boom, and Dang Tanks. Who loves her more? Jennifer Garner did have a really good suit in that, but the new one was really more closer to the comic books. At least the comic books that I've seen, anyway. Like the Elektra comics from the early 2000s, I think, that I really looked at. Which state is that? State of Euphoria? Is she from North Carolina, Boom Boom? Is that where Jennifer Garner's from? Now, I will say one thing. I do not like her commercials. I don't like that. West Virginia. West Virginia. There's another guy from West Virginia who does some really great comic book videos, and he does some, what else does he do? Comic book videos, and he does video game videos. ECW Fan. ECW Fan does some really good stuff. If you ever get a chance to check out his channel, also, good stuff. He's actually one of the reasons I actually started doing stuff, because I was like, man, he's pretty cool. I like him. Him and the A-Team, they go to some movies and stuff, so that's awesome. Try to think, who's from Virginia? Yes, ECW, yes. Extreme Championship Wrestling. That guy, he's funny. I like him. I'm trying to meet him at a show sometimes. He's a real good dude. Just never had a chance to meet him. Come on, guys, give me a list of like your top 3 or bottom 3 movies that come out last year. The Eclipse. Miss Hustler, you're asking me where I'm from? Deep in the heart of Virginia. You find Liberty University, I'm not too far from there. Still don't know why that didn't work too well on my phone. That made me very upset, because I feel like the camera's better on that. Logan, Wonder Woman, Guardians. I can't argue with that, Funkoff. Can't argue with that at all. Dennis Hayes is in the house. If you ever come to Roanoke, Virginia, check out Hybrid Martial Arts. That is my that's my plug for Dennis every time he comes in with my buddies. Joker is in the house. Talking to Funkoff on the phone. That's awesome. Everybody check out everyone's pages on here. Dennis doesn't have one. Well, Guardians 1 didn't come out last year. Come on, Boom Boom. Tell him to funk off for me. Joker, how you doing, buddy? Usually not doing too well, man. I always got my thoughts out for you all the time. Well, Dennis, I've seen your face. You should not make videos. You got that face for radio, buddy. Oh, you know what? But the only bad thing about Dennis is he's just not very audible. He's very, very quiet. Guardians 2 was #1. Wow. I will say I've seen that about 5 times, so I can't really argue with that. Look, everybody's talking to it. Look, that's awesome. My guys over here, Joker68, Funkoff, 2 awesome guys. Definitely check out their channels if you haven't. Hey Dennis, what were your top 3 comic book movies of 2017? Two of the best. Yep. It's funny, 3 of my guys here that I watch every one of their videos all the time is Boom Boom, Joker, and Funkoff. Three of the guys I love watching every day as soon as they put out stuff. Thank you so much. You know what comic book this is, Joker? And no, it's not Harley Quinn comic book. True story, picked this up at GameStop for only a couple of bucks too. I think it was only, and it'll be only like $4. You can't have a movie comes out this year for last year's, Dennis. Infinity War, Wonder Woman, and Guardians. If I could have included Black Panther, that might have been #1 for me, because that was awesome. Michael B. Jordan, man, he was awesome. Yeah, he played that Killmonger. I was like, He just looks like a guy that, man, he could have whooped somebody up good. Logan, you have Logan #1. Nice. Logan, Wonder Woman, Guardians. 10, The Last Jedi. Wow. Wow. Thought it was that bad? What was Luke, getting the milk out of that thing with the 6 nipples? Was that too much? Funk off? Was that where the line was crossed in that movie? Yes, tell the missus that, I'll give you permission to come. Oh, on one condition. One condition. My good buddy Seeking Near Me Comics does this as well. Add another R to my name. It's 2 R's in Daryl. This is Gotham City Sirens. I want to say 23. Issue 23. Absolutely awesome. That movie had more holes than my underwear. I don't know how many people need to know that, buddy. Just saying. By the way, Funk Off, how's the missus doing? She doing well too? Oh, Dennis. Dennis said he has 2 brothers, Larry and his other brother, Daryl. As John Cena said, you can't see me. Good. Tell the missus I said, hey, hope she's doing well. Good. Up there in Ohio. So we got West Virginia, Ohio. Where is everybody else from? Dennis, I know where he's from. He's from like an hour from here in Virginia. Where's all my people from other parts of the world at tonight? Oh, by the way, the NCAA Championship men's game is tonight. If you didn't see the women's game last night, that was awesome. One heck of a game. Mississippi State against Notre Dame last night. That was phenomenal. Tonight, Villanova against that team that Villanova's playing. Who's Villanova playing? Anybody? Wow. Villanova is playing Michigan. Michigan and Villanova. Memphis Dale, how is it going, my friend? Even though I'm going to say this again, I think Louisville got robbed in the Final Four against Memphis State. Not Memphis State, Mississippi State. I think the one woman, she had a layup right as the time was about to expire, and she got fouled. She got fouled hard. They didn't call it. And then in overtime, Mississippi State won. Refs, don't choke on not making calls just because it's late in the game. That was a foul. You should have called that. That lady should have had a chance to win the game at the free throw line, but y'all cheated her. Should have been an all ACC championship. We got Boom Boom going for Michigan tonight. Yeah, I was really surprised that Penny Hardaway was going to be the coach of Memphis now. He was awesome when he was at Memphis. I think it was Memphis State back then. Back in the good old days when Memphis State was really, really good. Yeah, Virginia's got apparently the best coach in the nation. I think he's won like 3 or 4 National Coaches of the Year, different awards from this year. And yeah. What did that do for us? Yeah, we choked. We choked hard. Yep, UVA lost to nothing more than a community college team. That's frustrating. So frustrating. Joker is from the great state of Michigan. Boom Boom is all Michigan sports fan. Nice. Really? You think Toby was that bad? I thought he was a pretty good coach, But see, here's the thing. you're there, so you get to see them day in, day out, so you'll know more than I will from way over here. Yeah, I agree, Dennis. I agree. I'm a Lions fan. Red Wings, man, I haven't thought about the Red Wings in a long time. And last time I really remember hearing about them day in and day out was Steve Yzerman. I love Steve Yzerman. The guy was so good. Just a quiet guy, went about his job, and was absolutely great. Tigers. We had a guy from here that played for the Tigers for a while, Brandon Inge. Titans fan. Nice. Love y'all's quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Really like that guy. And when he come out of college, I was like, that's going to be the best quarterback out of that draft. Really good quarterback. Good head on his shoulders. Athletic, got a solid arm. Not a great arm, but solid. Red Sox and Red Wings. So anything with the color red in it. Got to get up at 3 a.m. Good day. My number one movie from last year, what did I put? Oh God, why did I didn't even have to look. It's Wonder Woman. With Logan, Wonder Woman to me. I could have changed those two if I had to. Logan or Wonder Woman, either way. 5 days a week, great day. One of my friends, he gets up at about 3:30 to do his job. He's a delivery guy to get up early and hit a bunch of stores. But he does get off earlier, so he's got that going for him. Comic, what is going on? How are you doing? Man, Funkoff, you're working right now too, aren't you? Dennis and Funkoff at work staring at me. Poor guys, that's got to be rough on them. You got to have a really boring day if you're staring at me at work. That's rough. That is really rough. Dennis, did you just get a call? What is going on? If you guys just jumped in here, let me know what your top 3 movies of the 2017 were. I definitely want to hear those as well and have you guys destroy me because of my picks. So I'm sure I'm going to get some of that, and that's okay. I don't mind. What time does the game start? Game starts in about an hour. The pregame show's already started. Then wrestling's coming on. Get ready for WrestleMania next week. I guess Undertaker's got to make an appearance tonight if he's going to be at WrestleMania. The good thing is you don't remember the first 3 hours. You know what's funny is I've seen some movies that lasted 2 hours and my thought was, I'm glad I don't remember the first 3. WrestleMania. True story. Because I know you guys love Daryl's true stories. And it's one of those true stories that I'm like, I don't get. But anyway. Apparently last night I ate something that, I don't know, it gave me a dream. But I had this dream that Ronda Rousey, her and her husband moved here to the city I live in. I am not a fan of Ronda Rousey at all. But in this dream, we became friends. Me, her, and her husband became friends. We trained together. And there were some people at the school that I was training with until I hurt my hip and knee that were really mean and rude to me. And Rhonda, she took care of it for me. You know what? I think after this dream, she must be a pretty good person. Rhonda is now someone that I'm now cheering for at WrestleMania. You know, that's awful. I really, he just said on here that one of our guys, Joker, doesn't have cable, so he can't watch the championship game tonight. That's one thing I really do hate about cable is that so many of the championship games and really important games are on cable, not on regular TV anymore. Like in the old days, they were on your basic channel, so you could see them all. That stinks. Man. Dang, Joker. Sorry to hear that, man. Put it on DVD. I remember when I was young, and this is way back in the day, when they had even big matches, like boxing matches. Back when boxing was huge when I was a kid. They had the big matches. They were on Saturday TV, and you could see them live. You didn't have to go get pay-per-view because there really wasn't pay-per-view back then. Man, that was a different era, wasn't it? That's actually kind of funny now that I'm thinking. Like, dang, how old am I that I know that stuff? Yeah, we don't want to tell the NCAA because then they might end up, having to pay the players. Which I'll be honest, I do not agree with paying the players, but that's just me. That is just me. My idea about that was they should, if the players want to be paid, they should almost be a part of, how like NASCAR has sponsorships that really doesn't have an actual part in a company that sponsors them. Well, Lowe's next year is going to get out of NASCAR and out of Jimmy Johnson, but they're not. They pay to be part of it. Like maybe teams could pay, universities can pay like minor league stuff, like and have like their logos on the uniforms, but the players get paid and not really be a part of the school. If they actually want to go to school, then they pay to go to school just like every other student. Yeah, that's my idea. Guess what? Never gonna work. Never gonna work. That's just my idea. It's another one of the D's brilliant yet ridiculous ideas. What time is it? Okay. You guys, you know what? I think I've got it set so now people, when they watch this video, they'll be able to read this. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. This is why I love this comic book community so much, is we got guys on here that one person may not be able to see the game, and everyone else is trying to chip in to help them out and set it up so they can get DVDs and stuff. That is awesome. That's why I love this community so much. Most of the community. There's a few people in the community, and not so much. That's neither here nor there. That is so awesome. I love seeing that, guys. Oh, y'all probably can't hear this in the background. Raw was just started. And Kurt Angle is coming out. Just heard that. That's awesome. Can't wait to WrestleMania. And what was the worst movie of the year for you guys? Totally agree, Boom Boom. And there's a few people that I had to just say, no more. You're not my kind of person. But the vast majority of the people that I've got in touch with on here, I feel like it's just like really good friends. It's like there's a couple people I think that's going to be trying to make it down to Heroes this year, and I can't wait to meet some of the guys, Boom Boom included. I know you're one of them as well. Honestly, I would, but I have to get up and go to work the next morning, And from what I understand, it's going to be almost a 7-hour show. I think from beginning to end, from the beginning of the preview show all the way to the end of WrestleMania. So maybe the next, maybe Monday. Might be able to do that. Maybe Monday. And then what else was I going to do? Actually, I'm going over to one of my friends and watches it, and so yeah. So he's not gonna want to do any videos. He's not cool, man. He's not cool. What am I been on today? 40 minutes. 41 minutes now. So I know down in Charlotte, I'm definitely going to be doing a video the first night I'm there. The first night I'm going to try to meet some of the artists and maybe see if I can get a couple of stuff done and see if I can get them to do some artwork for me. Quiet Place coming out this Friday. You know, I don't know what to think about it. It looks potentially very interesting. I believe I'm probably going to end up staying at, oh gosh, what's the name of it? Wow, I am drawing a blank. I am completely drawing a blank on it. Tell you what, I'll message you, but I'm not staying at the place right beside the con because it is just too expensive. $160 or something a night. Like, that's just too much for me. Where I'm gonna be is I don't know, gosh, like 10 miles away. I do know that, and I just can't think about it. I'll definitely let you know, man. Definitely. I gotta remember to take some of my blank covers with me, and finally maybe get something done with something. I have to see a list of all the artists that's going to be there as well. Definitely looking forward to it. So I know next month in May we have Roanoke Valley Comic Con here in Roanoke, Virginia. Well, an hour away from here in Roanoke, Virginia. That's always it's a small show, but it's always a good comic book show. So if you're looking for some comic books, boom, boom, if you take the ride down the mountain to Roanoke. And then my buddy Dennis, I think he's going to be setting up at that show. See what day that show is. Roanoke Valley Comic Con. And my good friend Chris Garvey, he puts on that show. Friday and Saturday, yes, that's the days I'm going. May 26th is Roanoke Valley Comic Con. May 26th. It's a one day only. Down and up the mountain. I want to go up the mountain sometime to, which city is it? Charleston? Is that where it's got like some of the gambling and stuff going on up there? Like, and got the dog track and stuff. I hear a lot of people say they go up there and they love it. Sad thing is I can't spend too much because I got to save all my money for San Diego. I definitely want to go up to Charlestown sometime. Do some gambling, you know, I guess just really give money to the community, because that's all gambling is. Just say, here, just go ahead and take my money out. I just try to save enough for gas. Will do. I'll tape a W to my hat so they think it's West Virginia instead of Virginia. It's too late. They've got all my money, Dennis. They got all my money. Love going to San Diego. I went last year. I had an absolute blast. You know what I thought was really funny? Last year was the first year I got to go to San Diego. And before I got to go to San Diego, I can't tell you the number of people was like, man, I would kill to go. I go, as soon as I get back, everybody's like, gosh, no one wants to go to that dump. Yeah, it's not a Comic Con. I was like, you're right, it's not. Look at all this stuff. I got pop vinyls, I got action figures, I got comic books. That's where I fit into that. Dennis, I think you'd probably rather go to New York Comic Con or WonderCon. Hear a lot of people saying really good things about WonderCon as well. C2E2. I hear that one's pretty good as well. Not as good as Charlotte though. Heroes Con. Heroes Con is great for comics. Thanks so much, Boom Boom. I appreciate that. Thank you for tolerating my videos. New York. Yeah, that's New York. That's East Coast bias. That's what that is. Yeah, you're not going to get a good earthquake up there. Go to San Diego, you might have a chance at an earthquake in your face. There might even be a fire. Heroes is the last real Comic Con. For the most part. For the most part. There's a few other ones, but there's a few more. Dennis, talk to Presnell about that. He's thinking about going this year. Either this year or next year. Maybe y'all can go up there together. Now I've heard, I don't know, but I was talking to somebody that they were saying Orlando has a really good comic book show. Cannot think what they said the name of it was. I heard that was a really good comic book show. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? Peasy never shows up. That is so true. That is so very true. Yeah, he was supposed to go to Heroes with me and then backed out. So now I got to pay for the room all by myself. What a jerk. I kid. Peasy's one of my guys, man. I give him crap. Yeah, he's got a wife and a son, and yeah, he got the hammer dropped on him because he spent too much in San Diego last year. Single guy over here got to spend all he wanted, which was too much. Which was too much. You know, it's funny. The reason I had to do this video on my own because Peasy decided he didn't want to. He didn't want to take time away from World of Warcraft to do a video. True story. I'm like, really, dude? You gonna play World of Warcraft and not do a video about these awesome movies from last year? Yeah, I make it rain with pennies and nickels and dimes. I can't even get to the quarters. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Cat 15, how are you doing? Good to have you on here. Say hey to everybody. Yes, that's exactly what it'd be. I would be making it hail. Actually, it's not this particular time. I didn't even ask him anymore, but there for a while, with my hip and knee hurt, I couldn't go to get over to the school and do it with everybody. And the guys just were like, well, Troy said that he never could get his camera to work on his laptop. And so, and Peasy being an IT professional, an actual IT professional, just like, yeah, I'm just gonna I'm going to play World of Warcraft instead of doing videos anymore. It all fell upon these narrow little shoulders. Cat from Brazil! Hello, Cat from Brazil. Hey, wait a minute. I think this is my first international person today. Yay, Cat. Everybody say hey to Cat. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I used to have a guy from England that would be on all my videos, but I don't know what ever happened to him. He just kind of fell off the face of the earth. The Iron Fist. You know, after that TV show, gosh, I can't even think about the Iron Fist anymore. That was one of the worst things I ever saw. I mean, I don't know how many times you can cry and say Iron Fist all at the same time, but man, he did it about 12 times an episode. And he did it all with NSYNC Justin Timberlake hair. Wow. I don't know what that means. It's the words that I can't not understand. Kat, do you do YouTube videos as well? That's Boom Boom, Funk Off, Joker 68. Those are some of my guys. They've been in here today. They all do them. Yeah, that was absolutely a big pile of brutal. I doubt Matina will be at Heroes. I don't think he will. Francesca Matina. Little known fact, his brother is Funky Cold Matina. Just saying, look it up, Google it. Little Funky Cold Matina. And his dad is Tony Loke. Hey, Boom Boom, if you go, get some stuff autographed for me. I'll already be there, but that's irrelevant. Oh, Babstar. Babstar. I was like, who's Babstar? I tried to meet her last year and she wasn't there. She had someone else at her table. Let me see, where's it at? Where's that? Did I take it in the other room? I thought I had a picture over here that I bought from them. Maybe I took it in the other room. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. There it is. I know what I'm about to show you is shocking, but I got this at Babstar's booth. I know, it's a Harley Quinn. You guys are shocked. I can tell. Can't see you? I know you're shocked, though. Very shocked, right? Dennis, did you like Into the Badlands? I saw the first season and I liked it. I have not had a chance to see the second season yet. Maybe Babs will be there this year and I'll get her to sign it. Last time she wasn't there and that made me really upset. I've got the comic book that this is a cover of too. So, you know. It's Harley Quinn, of course I've got it. Thank you! Because I liked it too, and Peasy was just crapping all over the show, and I thought it was really good. Yes, Cat, I love those hearts too. Like Miss Hustle said, I like those hearts. Those are cool. Hey, Joker, thanks for hanging out with us for a while, man. I'm glad you could be on here with us for a little while. And you're one of my guys, man. Always thinking about you. And remember, I've got that one book for you. I'll see if I can't find a couple more things to throw in there. So when you get up with me on stuff, I'll be sure to ship that out. Look at Dennis, multilingual. You the man, Dennis. You the man. Didn't know you had that many linguals in you. That's at least two. I can't even speak English. Just ask all my British friends. They'll tell you I can't speak English. Dennis, you're not going to Heroes Con, are you? What was my worst movie of 2017, Funkoff? I hate a 10-second delay on here. I hate that. June 15th, I think? Is it June 15th? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint of what it was. This was it. This was the movie I was like, this movie sucked. I really didn't think it sucked. I just thought it just was. It's like, man, could y'all just try to force that comedy down my throat just a little bit more? Father's Day weekend. I don't have a dad, so then that works out fine for me. I'm lucky that way. I'll take Holly with me to the show. Holly likes going to Comic Cons. I just think they just tried to just stuff way too much comedy in Thor. To the point I was like, gosh, just stop already. And Thor had a haircut. Come on, Thor. And there were definitely parts of the movie I really did like, but man, I just think overall, just didn't do it for me at all. Not at all. And yeah, because I remember when after I saw it, and I saw reviews and stuff, I was confused. I was like, did I see the same movie? I saw so many people really loved it. Really, really loved it. I mean, for me, it was right from the very first scene in the movie. He's on the chain and it's spinning around. And I was like, is it going to be 2 hours of this? It was 2 hours of that. And I do have, at some point, maybe Troy can, me and Troy can get back together because we have, we were talking about doing a video of comic book theories and comic movie theories because one of my movie theories is from Thor. No spoilers on that. I'm just gonna say that I've got a theory about those. Thanks, Boom Boom, for showing up, man. And we'll keep in touch about the Heroes Con as well. Definitely looking forward to that. Wrong. I don't know how Troy's doing. I haven't seen him for a month or more. Dude, listen, that's another lingual. Look at you, Dennis Hayes. You've got to be going through a thesaurus or something like that. Becoming of all these their words and whatnots and so forth. Boom Boom, thanks for showing up, man. I really appreciate you you making it out for me tonight. Yeah, I guess he's doing all right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It makes me the sad. Dennis, do you know? Have you heard from Troy lately? You know, I mean, that, you know, I figure you two guys, you know, jiu-jitsu black belts, they're on a wavelength that, you know, us normal folk ain't on. And y'all can, like, communicate, you know. I mean, come on. Funk off, it is not snowing today. Today was like upper 60s. But they actually say it may snow on Saturday. So there you go. Haven't seen him in a month. Nope, haven't seen him in over a month. I haven't been to that, dude. My hip and knee will not let me train or anything. And I don't want to be, you know, go to the place and stare at everyone else training and having fun. I'm sitting on the sideline miserable because I can barely walk across the mat. That's just not doing it for me. My physical therapy's helping. Maybe I can get back at some point. Who knows? Funk off in, gosh, snowing in Ohio again. Great day. Yeah, I was in there end of February, early March, when I bought my ticket to the fights, and then my hip and knees were killing me so bad I didn't even get them to go to the fights. And so I just threw $30 away. Yeah, I can't. That's the thing, Dennis. I can't get this stuff and take it up the steps because it hurts my hips and knees so bad I can barely. I don't even know if I could get, you know, carry the stuff up the steps to set them up and everything. Who's going to win the game? I am picking Villanova. Yeah, I mean, I bought a ticket to the fights, and then, you know, the day of, I was like, I couldn't go. One of my friends, he was going to come down and go with me, and I told him a couple hours before, I was like, I'm just not going to be able to make it. And he's like, no worries, man, I won't make it. So I really wanted to go, you know, to cheer on some of the guys, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Michigan 68, Villanova 63. Should be one heck of a game. Michigan didn't face a team higher than 6th in the tournament. Neither did Virginia. True story. You can look that up. Virginia didn't face a team higher than 15th in the tournament. I can only laugh at Virginia losing because the pain is so great. It kills me, absolutely kills me that game. Losing to a community college team, come on. That's just ridiculous. Last I saw, the line on the game tonight was 6.5. Villanova was a 6.5 point favorite. That was earlier this afternoon. But those are just for curiosity. Those are not for gambling purposes. We do not condone gambling unless you want to donate money to me. Let's see, what is the current line on it? Not that I know any web pages or anything that would have such information. The line has gone, started out at 6.5. Villanova is now a 7-point favorite. The over-under is 144. 144. See, that's 72 apiece. Man, I think I would take the over in that game. Over 144. Again, those are just informative numbers. Those are not for any actual gambling purposes. There, my back has officially been covered. Virginia by sympathy. Let's see, what time is it? Half an hour before the game. Half an hour before the game. Well, actually, probably about 45 minutes because, you know, they have all the pregame ceremonies and introducing the players and 30 minutes of them talking about stuff. I did. I made it at the beginning of the year. I've gotten 2 of them off of that. One of them was kind of a cheap thing. The other one was a pretty good one. The Mattina Deathstroke. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I ordered that. I don't think I did. I'm trying to think, I may have. I honestly can't remember if I ordered that one or not. Hey, Comic Bags, what is going on? How are you doing? Actually, Travis, on my list, at the last show I went to, I got the #1 book on that list and got that marked off. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Did not think I would find it, and in really, really great condition. So I got that checked off. So very, very happy about that. I did order Spawn this week. I ordered all 3 copies of it. A, B, and then the fold-out copy of that one. Looks awesome. Cat, it depends on which size action figure. They can range anywhere from about $7 US up to like this one over here I bought. You know, this is, I mean, this is a big, huge figure here. This one was like $40, but I got it on a really good sale, so I ended up paying like $30 for it. But so it really depends. I'd say most of them average right around $10 to $15, maybe $20, 10 to 20 US dollars. The card game, we played Super Fights. That was so much fun. We had a blast. And I will say this, it was much funner than I thought it was going to be. I still say I won. They were just, you know, they were just plotting against me. That's all they were doing. Yes, Uncanny X-Men, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I didn't get into X-Men until last year at Comic-Con when Josh picked up Uncanny X-Men, not Uncanny X-Men, Giant Size X-Men #1. Hooked me. Absolutely hooked me. Then the next run I read was the Dark Phoenix Saga, and it was great. So I've been definitely hooked on them ever since. You know, like what I started reading started at Giant Size X-Men, then into the regular run at issue 94. That's when the kind of what they call the new X-Men kind of got together. I believe they actually started calling them Uncanny at around issue 110, I think. Yeah, Funko, it was so much fun. And there's all kinds of expansion packs with all kinds of stuff in it. It was a blast. X-Men Red, yes. That has been good. I like X-Men Gold better than X-Men Blue. If he does, good for you. So I happen to know he paid more than that for it. Peasy's not a good haggler. He is not. Peasy's the kind of guy who's like, what would you like for that? Okay, good enough. Like, dude, you got at least ask. Worst thing someone can do is like, nah, this is the best I can do on it. That's cool. It's like when I got the Muhammad Ali, Superman versus Muhammad Ali. He was asking a certain price. I'm like, yeah, I can't go that high. This is what I can pay. And the guy didn't want to go down that low. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Because most of the time I will say a low price and then kind of come up. Then kind of try to meet in the middle. But this is one of those, like, this is as much as I can pay. And if I can get it for that, great. If not, it's cool. It's cool. And he actually came down to me, which really surprised me. Wow. Apparently, it just started raining really hard. No, no. I honestly, the reason I didn't, there was one thing I wanted, and I was bidding against one of the guys I like. And I'm just like, I'm not going to just drive the price up. And I got out and let them have it. And I was just like, actually I ended up leaving after that because I don't want to bid against people that I like on here. Like that one that you won, that you won the Walking Dead lot, right? I was going to bid on that, and I saw you were bidding on it. I'm like, I'm not going to bid against one of my guys. I'm not going to do that. So I am, dude, I think you got that lot at a steal. I was like, golly. Yeah, like my code of ethics is people that I like and respect, like you, Biggie was the one that was actually bidding against the other one. I'm not gonna kind of screw you guys over by jacking up the price on it. I mean, like that one that you won, I would have, gosh, I would have gone up at least another $20 or more on that one. But I saw you going on. I was like, hey, one of my guys is going for it. I'm out of the way. Still can't believe you got that cheap. That was incredible. That was awesome. What is Squadron Supreme 13? What is in that? Well, I would say this, Funk Off. You got first appearance of Ezekiel. I'm not gonna lie to you. I paid like $25, I think, for that book by itself. I was like, oh my gosh, dude, man! You sell that one book, you can easily pay for everything you got there. I dropped something. No, must not have. Thank you so much, Kat. Kat, I asked you earlier, and if you answer me, I'm sorry I missed it. Do you do YouTube videos? Like I say, if you did answer that and I missed it, I am sorry. Because if so, I want to, let everyone know. Definitely check out your channel if you're doing videos as well. A Namor variant cover. Nice. Nice. The Namor. Nice. Nice. Like I say, if it wasn't you bidding on that, I would definitely have gone up to at least 30 on that. Definitely would have. And that one that, what's his name? Biggie, the one that I backed off of that one. Man, I wanted that one. 9.8 signed, Infinite Crisis. Gosh, that's a beautiful cover. Hard to get good grades on. Snacks for the game. Honestly, dude, I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm going to try not to have any snacks tonight. I might end up like chewing off my arm because I actually don't have any snacks here. So, yeah, so I don't have anything for it tonight. Dennis, I've always heard this. You're going to know more than me. Wasn't he considered to be the first mutant? Namor, the first mutant? Because that's what I thought I've always heard, that he was considered to be the first mutant. Oh, for those who don't know, WWE superstar The Miz and his wife Maurice, they had their baby, well, she had the baby a couple days ago. I think it was Friday, I believe. She had the baby. So there you go. What is he then if he's not a mutant? All right, Funk Off. Good talking to you, buddy. Thank you for hanging out with us for this last hour. Wow, hour and 15 minutes now. I had no idea it was that long. Atlantean and human. Does Aquaman and Namor know each other? Because aren't they both from Atlantis? Are they buds? Are they pals? Just from like rival gangs in Atlantis? What are they? One's from the red brand, one's from the blue brand. What's going on there? I don't think they can actually talk to fish. They can communicate with fish. I know Aquaman can. It'd be awesome to see them just hanging out, like his arm around like a dolphin. They're just having a conversation. The Bloods and Crips. I would like to see Namor to come out. I mean, I can't believe they haven't brought him out into anything yet. Great character. But let's see. Well, I mean, that's just one for the good guys. If Aquaman can talk to him and Namor can't, that's just one more for the good guys. Go Aquaman. Have they already talked about another Fantastic Four movie? Because I know that the comics are coming back out. Definitely looking forward to that. 'Cause I definitely, that's a group I always liked, the Fantastic Four, also known as the First Family of Marvel. They had him marked for death. Definitely one of the comic books. Can't wait for those. I really do like the 2-in-1s that they're having right now. The Fantastic Four, the 2-in-1s. So far, those have been real good. So that's going to be the good, the very good. I gotta look up that cover, that Iron Fist cover, because I don't know which one that is. Starts next month, doesn't it, Dennis? In March? Or not March. This is March last month. In May. I'm sorry, in May. I wonder who they could get to play Namor. That'd be good to see. Yeah, I would like to see them come out with a really good Fantastic Four movie because, man, just it really. I thought the first one wasn't awful, wasn't great by any stretch, but I just, man, I don't know. The last two I thought were just hideous, and that last one I thought was just a train wreck all the way through. Tom Cruise is Namor. Tom Cruise, your mission if you choose to accept it. Go after the fish man. To go after the fish man, you must be a fish man. It could be the Mission Impossible, what, 6, 7? I have not watched that new Hawaii Five-0, so I don't know what's going on with that one. I haven't watched the Hawaii Five-0 since the reruns from the one that was back in the 70s. Look it up. Let's see. Let's go to images. Oh, that guy. Is that guy Hawaiian? He's got, I don't know. He got some Oriental. Let's see. What is my man's name over here? Daniel Dae Kim? Did not talk about the new Venom movie. Nuh-uh. Looks, to me, I have a feeling that is going to be extremely good. What do you think, Travis? I think they got a guy that can really play the role, and I think he's going to play it really, really well. And I think he absolutely butchered Bane, but that's neither here nor there. I thought, see, my thing about Tom Hardy, I thought he butchered Bane. What was that movie? The Fighter, not The Fighter. The mixed martial arts movie he was in. I thought he was terrible in that too. Kurt Angle was good in that movie though when he power bombed him. How is Kurt Angle playing a Russian in this movie and he's power bombing people? It made me laugh. Made me laugh a lot. I think all in all, Tom Hardy's a great actor, but man, those two roles I did not like in the least. Then again, that last Batman movie, the Dark Knight Rises, I thought that was terrible. Not terrible good, I thought it was terrible bad. Dennis, you a mixed martial artist. What was the name of that movie that he was in? where him and his brother end up having a fight. He played the kid that got left out in the streets. That mixed martial art movie with Tom Hardy. Oh, I just heard The Miz is on Raw right now. I have a feeling he's going to talk about his new baby. Oh, isn't that sweet? He's a daddy now. Thank you. Finally, someone who said that movie was garbage besides me. I thought it was absolute trash. So many people were like, dude, man, it was mixed martial arts, therefore it was great. I'm like, dude, it was a terrible movie. But, yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Oh, I've been on there. Alright, guys, I'm going to get ready to take off because I've been on here for like an hour and a half, nearly an hour and a half. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. Dennis, let me know, message me this week what you're doing Sunday. I might try to make the trip down. I might not. I don't know. But let me know if you want to meet up and maybe we can check out some books. Maybe Ricky might want to come down. We might go check some of those out as well. Sorry, I don't watch those guys anymore. I do know how to do that, but the guys do not want to do it. I'm telling you, they won't do it. I've wanted to. They're like, no. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I don't know why they don't want to do it, but apparently they don't. You know, Troy said he couldn't get his cam to work. And Peasy, I mean, he legitimately, I don't think he wants to take time away from World of Warcraft. But I would love to do that. I would. Dennis, you got a cam? But here's the thing, Dennis. I was talking to, was it your brother-in-law, Brian? Is that your brother-in-law's name? Jason Smith, what is going on? You got to raise up. We're about ready to take off. How's it going, Jason? You got a webcam? You got Google Hangouts? That's all you need. What you need internet too. Yeah, I forgot about that. You gotta have good internet too. Well, Jason, we were just talking about one of the guys that used to be on the podcast. Trying to get him to do some live streaming, and he's too busy doing that instead. And playing World of Warcraft instead of doing some live feeds anymore. It's like, come on, man. Don't be that way. I will say, I thought the movie wasn't bad, even though I never played World of Warcraft. I thought it was really cool. The visuals of it, I thought was really, really good. If you have, you've got Gmail, I assume. It's right on Gmail. I can walk you through it. If you got a cam in Gmail, you're good to go. Yeah, it's easy. We can walk you right through it, no problem. It's got the button in the upper right corner of Google, and you go down. I think you might probably have to click Next, and then down in that box it'll have Hangouts. You click on that, and I'll just send you an invite. Boom, we're good to go. Look at you, fancy on the phone. I got it on my phone too. But one thing, Dennis, you will have to speak up. Because again, I was talking to Brian, is Mathis, Brian? I was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, that's the one thing about you. He's like, you're just so quiet. Got to get you to speak up. Yes, that's how they do it. That's how those guys do it. That simple. Yep, you got to have good Wi-Fi. That's how they do those videos. They do it through Google Hangouts like that. So yeah, so it's like I say, it's not complicated at all. I know Troy says that he can't get his cam to work and can't get it figured out on his phone or anything. So I'm like, oh well. And if I could still carry out everything that I need for the the live streams and everything, you've seen all the stuff I have to take, and he just I just can't carry the stuff up the steps anymore with my hip and knee the way it is. But physical therapy is starting to help it out, so hopefully in a few weeks I'll be able to actually start getting around and doing more. Need to drop a little bit of this over here too, so I can do a lot more walking and stuff, especially now that the weather's picking up. Drop some tonnage. Oh yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. All right, 8:56 p.m. on the Eastern Shore. I'm going to get ready to take off so I can get in there and watch the basketball game that's going to be starting. It probably won't start for another 20 minutes, but because of all the pregame stuff, but oh well. Anyway, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Jason, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, man. Jason, before I go, do you have a YouTube channel also? Basketball tonight, the College National Championship game. Michigan versus Villanova. Oh, that's what I was asking. If you if your page, I didn't know if you had videos and stuff. If you have videos, I'll tell everybody, hey, check out my buddy Jason as well. Okay. I'll check them out anyway. I'll check you out too, Jason. Alright, guys. Anyway, I'm out now, guys. I know I've been saying that for about 15, 20 minutes now. But anyway, getting ready to go in there and watch the game. I'll get excited for that. Final college basketball game of the year. So we got that going for us. But anyway, that's all I got. And you guys, have an incredible day.